everybody. Today I'm going to show you the chords and the progression to the Allman Brothers song Midnight Rider. The chords are D major, G minor, and C. So there's only 3 chords in the progression, and it's a 12-bar progression. A little bit different than a standard 12-bar blues, but it still has a very cool bluesy kind of sound. Now we'll look at the chord forms and the progression a little bit closer. There's a really cool riff we play around the D chord that sounds like this. Let me explain. Basically, it's just a few simple notes in the strum of a D chord. We play the open 5th string and hammer our 2nd finger onto the 3rd fret. So we pick 1 note, but you hear 2. I pick the open 5th, and then I mash my finger down on the 3rd fret of the 5th string to get the sound of this note, which is a C note. Next, I play 2 open D strings, and then I go back to the C note on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, and then I strum the D chord. In slow motion, it sounds like this. Once you get used to the riff, you can just kind of move the 2nd finger on and off that 5th string 3rd fret note and keep the D in place. Okay, so that's the main riff of the song, and that actually is played 6 times in a row. Each time you play that riff, it counts as 1 measure. Then, after we play the riff 6 times, we go to G minor for 1 measure, and that's a bar chord, barring the 3rd fret of the 6th string and putting our 3rd and 4th finger down on the 5th and 4th strings. And then you can play an open C for the next measure. And then it goes back to the riff for 4 more measures. So I'll walk you through the whole progression and tell you when to switch chords. I'll count each measure, and we'll start with a 4 count so we know when to come in together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Measure 1. Measure 2. Measure 3. Measure 4. Measure 5. Measure 6. Go to G minor. Now go to C, back to the riff 4 times. 1, 2, 3, stop, repeat. New verse, that's measure 1, measure 2, measure 3, measure 4, measure 5, measure 6, G minor, measure C, back to the riff. Alright, so there you have it. That's 2 verses of the basic chord progression. You can practice along with this, and once you get that down, you should be able to play along with the soundtrack.